Alright, I did some troubleshooting on my tech issues as of late. I think I fixed them, but just in case, I want to do a low stakes run. So it's going to be erratic deck blue stake, even though I guess it's not that low stakes because blue stake is still hard. I just want to have fun with it, so we're going in. Let's take a look at the deck, as is custom. Lots of clubs, removing diamonds, probably worthwhile. 6 kings, 7 eights, 6 threes. Okay, interesting. So, could go for 8s and 3s. Wouldn't win in 1, though, so I'm just going to go for the spade flush. High value spade flush. This is cutting it close, but I think it's enough. I'm just going to gamble on it and not do the math. And there we go. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to the scoring. Oh my goodness, what a start. 2 unaffordable jokers. Okay, they're both like... They both would have gone away anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it. I think 2 pair seems fine, since our hearts are... they're fine. But 2 pair makes more sense to me. Alright, looking for 8s and could go with 3s. I'm gonna go for kings, actually, since it's the same statistical likelihood. And this should be enough. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my tech issue was caused by, like, my NVIDIA replay software. Hold on, I'm tempted by this clearance sale on Anti-1, but $0 is kind of rough. Will this save me more than $10 over the course of the run? I'm gonna miss out on $2 of interest right now. So technically it's gonna have to save me $12 over the course of the run. I think it will. I buy so many packs, I'm gonna get it. Plus at least we're making money off this boss blind. Anyway, I think the technical issue was my NVIDIA replay software interfering with my recording. Drop the 10s. Not lucky. Could still just play the 2 pair. Do the math here to see if it's enough. 20 chips on top of that, so 45 times 12. If it was 50 times 12, it would be enough, but I guess this gets us close enough that it's not too bad. Now the only downside is high card doesn't really get us the rest of the way. Not drawing any of our 8s is kind of crazy. No straight either. Rough. Oh my goodness, if I lose, it's gonna be real embarrassing. Okay, never mind. I just did the math and I didn't have to worry about it. But not getting as much money as I was hoping is a bit of a bummer. Kind of like this Joker for the free rerolls, losing out on $1 of interest again. Eternal Abstract. We already have our malt. We're going to be surviving. I think it's time to start saving up. I was getting a little greedy with this. We'll go for kings and 8s. Another software that could have been interfering with my recording was apparently Windows by default has like a game mode that does the same thing. Which is a little crazy. Credit card's kind of cool. Thing double, I honestly just hate. Did I not use my reroll? I think I didn't even use my reroll. Oopsie. Skipping for negatives not so bad yet, since there's not any perishables. But I haven't even filled up my slots yet, so there's no need. have a flush, but that's not very good for score. 1-4 left in the deck. Maybe we'll find it. Reason to keep the rest. We actually did find it, which is crazy. I'm looking for another king. Play it like this. Not winning in one anymore. But still not too bad. Gotta start getting some more scoring jokers now, though. Saving up my money. Which kind of are at odds with one another. Astronomer's cool. Mystic Summit's pretty cool. Honestly, Blue Joker's pretty cool too. I think Astronomer makes a lot of sense, just because there's already something of value here. Pulling up full houses. Permanently gain 1 extra hand per round. I think that'll pay for itself soon enough. I'd buy this too. Okay, a Hermit as well. Yeah, I'm going down. I think I would just sell that one. Alright, good luck to me. The only improvement to my score was leveling up full houses, so we have to go for full house. Well, we got one, so that's nice. Does this win in one is the question. Keeping the 8 was really cool if it doesn't. Alright, works for me. So everything's cheap now, just have to save up some money. Oh my god, even cheaper. These two aren't appealing to me. Free money. Do I go down again? I mean, we're not getting interest from small blind, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe skip. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, ice cream will carry us out of here, I think. Yeah, I think we skip here. Play this one. What's the boss blind? I should have looked. These cards drawn face down. That's fine. Alright, going for kings and threes. Alright, still winning in one. I'm feeling pretty decent about this one. Another full house level up, can't complain. I'm gonna try to not spend all our money all the time anymore, so I think that's just a great upgrade to get. And we're about to get a cash infusion that doesn't change our interest rate. Okay, ace, ace, 6, 6. I think it's a decent start with Empress. And then just throw this out as a discard. Yeah, and ice cream, pretty strong. Just looking for threes now. Easy enough. I think we're on the right track here. Gonna be able to hermit my newfound influx of cash. And yeah, okay, getting Rainstorm too. We take it. Keep leveling up full house. I care about Chaos, Golden Joker, or Astronomer more. I think Astronomer can go because we got both the captures that make everything so cheap. We're not saving as much money with this as usual. We haven't reduced rerolls yet, so I think I value Chaos more. Definitely getting Brainstorm though. And this guy. Erosion, I wish I could make you work. I guess it's a possibility. Maybe I pick that up since it's like no downside to doing so. Do I care about having cash or having free rerolls? $4 versus 5. So as long as I reroll once per round, it kind of makes sense to go for or keep chaos. I do want to reroll, so I'm just gonna keep it. This is also a scaling multer. I think we're okay for now. What's it looking like? 140 chips and 12 malt for full house. So I think Mad Joker is in to copy. Getting a blue seal would have been nice. Adding another king, not so bad, I guess. Oh, but I'm trying to get erosion to work, so that was a bad call. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Making more 8s makes a lot of sense. Alright, still winning in 1. Oops, all 6s. Not really what I'm looking for at the moment. Opening the standard pack was another mistake. Yeah, I'm actually gonna skip it now. I just want to remove cards at this point. Let's dig. Hack's not good. We only have a certain amount of 3s. Supernova's on 7. That's not gonna do either. Okay. We're not gonna win in 1. We have to get 2 full houses now. Just a little concerning, though. Just a little concerning. I'm wondering if 2 pair is still decent. 2 pair, we only have 40 chips, so I think it makes more sense to... Well, let's just do the math, I guess. We're going to be at about 50 chips, and then we get 80 chips from ice cream. This is up to 130, so it'd be about... third more score. Whereas just doubling our malt gives us way more. Can I afford to use some of my cards to play 2 pair here, is the question. 4 3s left, 6 8s, 5 kings. I think with 6 8s remaining, I'm willing to play it like this. Okay, not bad. But I do need a full house soon. Oops, I should have been like that, actually. Here's the full house. Alright. I'm gonna do something about this score. Getting that lucky card trigger for 20 bucks was nice. More kings is always cool. None of these are good. Loyalty card doesn't activate on this boss blind. I just want something better. Odd Todd's not very good either. Maybe Fortune Teller at this point? I think it makes sense over Mad Joker. But if we want more score right now, maybe over Chaos at this point. Or just Erosion, since Erosion is doing nothing. I just want to get an Erosion run to work. Sometime. Is that so much to ask? Is that so wrong? Probably gonna have to lower full house value here. I think strengthening a 2, the queen, makes a lot of sense. So how much malt are we adding by... We're adding 10 malt with brainstorm, 65 chips otherwise. It's kind of close for 16, so... I think it's actually better on chips right now. Oddly enough. So we send that. Can we get away with 3 of a kind now? I think maybe we can. Adding more chips makes more sense in this scenario. Ace, ace, 8, 8. Okay, got another 3 of a kind. I think that takes us over the edge. Throw it out there as to not reduce our score even more. Ante 5, where runs die. Geez, no hanged man since I picked up erosion as his custom. Terrible tarot cards too. Extra hand size will help a little bit. Okay, Constellation showing up. That's what I'm gonna take. And in the short term, I guess, I mean, yeah, erosion's doing nothing. I think we can get by currently. What's the boss blind? No repeat hand types. So we gotta start winning in 1 soon. Oh. Mistakes were made. What? Doesn't matter. This needs to go here now. Okay, there's the hangman right after I sell erosion. Ah, classic. Classic, classic. Just get rid of some 6s, I suppose. Still. Temperance for $7. I think it makes sense. Geez, planet cards being this cheap is really great, though. Good to go for 30k. Another great full house to start. I think it might be better to have Constellation here now. I'll do the math briefly. 30% of 16 is 4.8, so about 5 malt. Or no, it's not 4.8, it's no, it is, right? %10 of 16 is 1.6, times 2 is 3.2, times adding another 1.6 to that is, yeah, 4.8, so that's 30%. Okay. Let's just round it up to 5. 5 malt, and then 13, 10, 21, 24, 34, 44, and then times 30% again. I think that's gotta be better. Otherwise, it's like this. $16 plus 13 is about 30, plus 13 is 43, plus 10. Maybe this is better, actually. What am I doing? I do math. I think this is actually better still. Especially with the flat malt. Oh. Well, we can test it out. Let's just try it out like this, I guess. This is going to be worse because we don't have the flat malt or the king. 17k. Well, yeah. It's not an apples to apples comparison. Ice cream's not long for this world. The duo, definitely better. Alright, I think we're good here. No repeat hand type, so we can just play a 4 of a kind or something. What are other hands that are good? Blushes are actually not bad. Better than 4 of a kind, in fact. I still don't know which is better, though. I guess the 2x now is better. I think we're going to be just fine. Wow, discarded a 3 and got another 3 back. Very interesting. Let's throw the 8s out there for the chance at luck. I know the flat malt's not going to be copied, but it's still good. Okay, yeah, that duo was a great pickup. Way better than ice cream. I think it might be smooth sailing from here on out. Use that, use this, and then end on full house in case we run into another full card. How many spades we rocking? A decent chunk. Is that an improvement over Mad Joker? I believe it is. Arrowhead. Or could just throw Clever Joker in there for guaranteed 80. I mean, we'd have to have 2 spades per full house. Spades make up over a quarter of our decks, so on average 1 in 4. A little bit over 1 in 4. I'd gamble on Arrowhead. Plus it's uncommon, so it'll come into play. Plus it just has a way higher upside. Alright, onward and upward. Yeah, that was a lot of chips there. And really lucky with the amount of full houses showing up. Oh my goodness. May as well buy the world card. One jack left. I'll probably find it, but it's fine. Yeah, this is crazy. 250 chips, is that a better copy? I don't think it is. At this point, the mold is too powerful. This is going to be an Emperor angle, just to start scaling even more. Vampire kind of tempting, but we don't really need it. I mean, maybe we just don't need Fortune Teller at this point. We're going for full houses, so Vampire could be pretty valuable. Making card buffs even more worthwhile. You know what? I'm going to do it. I think the pair in front still makes more sense than Constellation. Once Constellation gets past like 3x, maybe it'll be more worth it, but the 10 base malt being added first is good. Flush house. I must have played that by accident in the last hand. Oopsie. Alright, got a full house here. What am I doing? Should be turning diamonds into clubs. And hearts, honestly. I should have probably fed Vampire too. That's fine though. The full houses keep coming in. Do I care about blue seals? I guess I do. I always care about them. Three aces, 1-4 left. Oh, we got the ace. A little greedy there, but it's fine. We can beat Vampire a bit. Oh my. We have the telescope or something? I never bought it. Okay. Could have fooled me. I mean, this feeds Vampire and it could be one of our 3 cards, but sure. But sure. Ordering doesn't matter with Vampire. Okay, finally missed. I needed to be humble. I was thinking I was just the luckiest boy in existence. Must play 5 cards is totally fine. Here's our full house already, so I will discard aggressively, looking for some cards to eat. This works for me. It was a 5, so terrible. 66k from 1. Okay. There. Pretty impressive. It might be time to move Constellation over instead of the duo. But I don't know. Who's to say? I'd have to do the math, and that's hard. Sure, I'll open these. A wild 3 counts. All cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. I don't think it matters. Our base full house is just too strong. Sure, let's test it. Okay, it's better. Confirmed. At least on full house. Also, I have started forgetting using the planet. Getting to use the planet card before I get to the shop. Ah. Ooh, that's nice. What a run. Full house acquired. No blue seal though, so look for it. It's not the blue seal I want. I'd rather have a different one. Can't win them all. Oh, that was a flush house. And it was still 550k? I don't think I've ever gone for a flush house build, so this is kind of exciting in a way. Bending down. And that does it. We are not selling. All these guys deserve the victory. That's all I gotta say. With 6 3s left, I'm gonna drop the 5s. I'll drop the 3s too. Kings and 8s. Those are our boys. Even though it's debuffed still. Who cares? Alright, and this should be the win. Wow, it was actually more than we've scored before. With all the cards debuffed. I guess those constellations really stacked up at the end. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't think it lagged at all. I think my problems have been cured. Happy to get another erratic deck run in, because I think it's one of my favorite ones. I like how it adds so many wrenches into the plan, or it gives you a strategy from the start. I think I've said that before, but it's just so fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.